We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. And it's all about the young police from Jamaica. Seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself. Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we do not want the criminal supporters on their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video.
Yes, as you know that, whenever we start in a video, we always like to look at the thumbnail, but before we even moving on, we have to give you some background about the man that is, you have seen there in the wanted poster. Yeah, that man name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, man, and he's wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison. Yeah, this man killed the youth in cold blood, and it's on the internet, and you will see it. So this coward is out there, and whenever you see him, or his whereabouts, just call the nearest police station, 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted, so that the family can get some justice. Alright, so yeah, so welcome to the channel. If it is the first time here, we appreciate you, tuning into the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Just a reminder, this is not a channel for criminal supporters, enablers, or beneficiaries. We do not want them over here because we hate criminals with a passion. This channel is not about views, likes, subscription, and comments. That's why we don't want them. That's why, when we start in the videos, we always make them know that we don't want them over here. So we're not appealing to them because people who have depraved mind, they cannot appeal to them unless they want to change. If they want to change, we have no problem with that. But otherwise, from that, we do not want any friends. We do not want them in our circle. Period. Alright, so moving on now. So right now, you're looking at the man at the bottom. Yeah, that's Vybz Kartel. Yeah, man, a DJ Palmer. And above Vybz Kartel, that's a man by the name of, them call him Teacher. Yeah, Teacher is one of Vybz Kartel top shot, and he's the Don. Yeah, man, out by Christian Penn. Yeah, he's Vybz Kartel top shotter, known as Teacher from Christian Penn. And we're going to give you his resume. This man have a lengthy resume. I don't know. His last encounter with the police, his friend Big Red was killed, and he's still on the prowl. He's out there pretending as if he's in the United States of America. But last time we checked, he's not in America, based on information I received and obtained. But we're gonna do some more digging into that. You understand? And yeah, so we'll give you a background of this man in his resume, So here is Vybz Kartel, top shotter, known as Teacher, hailing from Christian Penn, St. Catherine. And his resume detail his activities and notoriety. So Teacher is alias Teacher, based in Christian Penn. He's a Don for Christian Penn. Known affiliation, top tier enforcer for Vybz Kartel's operation, and associated with the Gaza faction and the Klansman gang. Yes, that's the Tesha Miller faction. So now that Black Man faction has been decimated, you understand. So, and because Black Man faction is decimated, Vybz Kartel gone back to Tesha Miller. So they are, enemies turn friends. That's how it is. I don't know how them do it. But, Kartel have the money, so, and he has been buying up the arms, guns to Tesha Miller them, for Tesha Miller to take back Spanish Town. For the, yes. From, from Andre Blackman Bryan faction. So teachers is a key player in maintaining dominance within specific territories, known for ruthlessness and efficiency. Activities and reputation, enforcer duties play a critical role in intimidating rival and expanding influence, known for orchestrating it and executing plans to eliminate threats. Let me say them rival or who in the gang or in their circle not following orders, and operational skills, proficient in coordinating gang activities, ensuring seamless communication and execution of directives. So whenever them get any orders or any directive from Vybz Kartel, come down to him and pass it down, chain of command. That's how gangs operate. Instrumental in recruiting and training new members for organized operation. And 3, criminal portfolio linked to high-profile incidents involve violence and territorial disputes. Yes, and he was one of them who involved in the bombing of the houses in Mexico and the killing of a man one night. Yes, and is alleged involvement in orchestrating robbery and trafficking network tied to gang financing. Legacy earned the title teacher for his leadership within the faction, often guiding younger recruits in gang methods. So Vybz Kartel and the nexus of crime, politics and corruption in Christian Pen. Vybz Kartel often hailed as one of Jamaica's most influential entertainers, as a darker side, as a figurehead for criminal elements like Teacher, the undisputed Don of Christian Pen. Reports indicate that Christian Pen area recently received a shipment of 5 brand new M16 rifles. Yes, they received 5 brand new M16 rifles and 4 handguns. Yeah, man, a shipment of 5 brand new M16 rifle and 4 handgun, new, just like the ones that you had seen in the video with the Manchester, the Spalding shooting with the TikTok bad men them crying for them lives. So despite being in prison, Kartel influence over these violent factions has not waned. And since his release from prison, rather than using his incarceration as a turning point to reform his life and inspire change, Kartel appeared to double down on his destructive tendency, as though consumed by a lust for chaos. A millionaire with vast resources, Kartel continued to embrace a lifestyle defined by bloodshed and obsession with territorial dominance. The influx of new weapons into Christian Pen is reportedly linked to Kevin Tiliba Roberts, a known drug dealer, staunch supporter of the PNP LGBTQ+ criminal organization, and an active political player. Yeah, he's one of the person who during election season, he's the one who give the political representative to buy votes, like what I'm doing at Union Town recently, and what he did down in southern Clarendon, down by Ease area, where that 29-year-old man beat the JLP candidate buying votes, licky again. So Jamaican people, them have no patriotism. You can buy them $5 grand, $5 grand, and they don't make you sleep with all them wife or them daughter, $5 grand. Yeah, that's all these people are. No morals, no ethics, no decency. Them have no guardrails, nothing to go by. Them just anything goes. You understand? So Roberts is also closely associated with Senator Peter Bunting, the man who once boasted about being responsible for Kartel's imprisonment. Ironically, These two figures, one a politician, the other a criminal, are now bound by shared interest in political gain and maintaining influence over Jamaica's most vulnerable communities. So, boy, I tell you, hey, life has a fun way, bringing bedfellows together. So the alliance between Vybz Kartel and Senator Peter Bunting highlight the deep-rooted issues of corruption, political expediency in Jamaica. In a shocking display of how far the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is willing to go to secure votes, both Kartel and Bunting recently appeared on the same stage at the National Arena during a PNP LGBTQ plus conference. The spectacle underscore how morality, ethics, and decency are often cast aside in favor of power and influence. The PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, as it is described by yours truly, thrive on the support of criminality, incline individuals, and seeks to cement its grip and power by aligning itself with figures like Kartel. Bunting and others within this organization seem willing to ignore Kartel's track record of violence and destruction, instead choosing to leverage his celebrity status, galvanize support from disenfranchised and misguided segment of the population. The cycle of violence and political complicity. Christian Penn, armed with new weapons, courtesy of Roberts, and emboldened by Kartel's continued influence, stands as a testament to how deeply embedded crime and politics are in Jamaica. By enabling criminal elements to thrive, political figures not only compromise the country's safety but also fuel a culture of lawlessness that undermines genuine efforts from reform and justice. So rather than addressing the systemic issue plaguing Jamaica, these alliances perpetuate a vicious cycle of violence and political corruption. This toxic dynamic allows individuals like Kartel to maintain their destructive influence, while politicians manipulate the system for personal and organizational gain. The case of Vybz Kartel and its tie to the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization exemplify the urgent need for accountability and reform in Jamaica. When political leaders align themselves with criminals for votes, they betray the nation's trust and jeopardize the future of law-abiding citizens. The people of Jamaica deserve leadership that prioritize peace, progress, and justice, not alliancing with those who perpetrate violence and corruption. We have to understand that are the heart of the PNP. I told you people before, and I say again, I am from the belly of the beast where it all started. The PNP now have no interest in helping the Jamaican people them to live in a peace and harmony. Because if that happen, them going to expose who the PNP are, because the PNP is a set of criminals. I say that without no apologies. You cannot be a member of the PNP criminal organization and you're not for violence. And we have seen it. We have seen them how reward people. You have Angela Brownberg. Her father killed Ted Ogilvy, and now she's a member of parliament and she's a big wheel in a PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Then we have Danai Williams, who is responsible for the killing of Judge Derek Yu. Now his daughter, I don't remember her name often. His daughter is going to run as member of parliament to become a member of parliament in St. Ann. I don't know whose seat it is, but you know it's going to be violent because her father is a violent man, Danai Williams. He has a lot of police in his pocket and I have a lot of secret from many police officers. Exclude me. Yes, Danai Williams don't know me. We have never spoken. Reason being, I have so many reasons why I don't deal. I have never spoken with this man because this man is destructive. Yes, I had family members, who were, a part of his clique. That was before I was a police officer, so that's why I know about his deeds and the things that he have done. So that's why I always stay far away from him. So teacher, the notorious figure, hailing from Christian Penn, St. Catherine, has led a life steeped in tragedy and crime. His story begins with the loss of his parents to AIDS, a devastating experience that likely shaped his perspective on life and hardened his resolve to survive by any means necessary. However, instead of rising above his challenges, Teacher turned to a life of violence, infamy, and allegiance to criminal networks, most notably under the patronage of Vybz Kartel. Teacher criminal exploit have left a trail of victims, earning him a reputation as one of the most dangerous enforcers in his community. Among his victims are Packer, a man whose life ended prematurely at the hands of Teacher, Shantae, another individual who fell victim to Teacher's ruthless action, and there are many more victims. The list is so long that we do not want to take up time on the video. We're just giving us, people who are well known in our community. The full extent of Teacher carnage remain uncertain, but these cases provide a glimpse into the havoc he has wreaked on the lives of countless families. Teacher's connection have further entangled him in a web of crime. His aunt, Traitorous Walker, a well-known fugitive, Big Red, who was wanted by the police for murder, arson, and all kind of things. I don't know if you remember, when there were all kind of problem over there by Christian Penn, Gregory Park, yeah. And, the police, Big Red was killed in a shootout. But Teacher managed to escape. Yeah, boy, he mount a shot or beat a fireman when him, so boy asked people if him get shot. He never get any shot then. So this incident not only deepened his animosity towards law enforcement, but also cemented his status as a wanted man in connection to the firefight. So based on that shootout that morning where Big Red was killed, his status elevated in the criminal underworld, because them I said, boy, him take on the police them, Jason McKay. Jason McKay, yeah, that's a Cuban son. Cuban used to be a DC at Denham Town, now as a little boy. Bad police that too, film father, yeah man, Jason. So film Jason on him, locked him a Dr. McKay. Yeah, but, so Jason is the man who sent Big Ray straight to the departure alone. Him a play, we can't tell you that. We work with him already and them thing there. Back in the early 90s, the man they are patriots still, because the man don't have to live at Jamaica, but the man they love Jamaica. Him have everything now, them business and everything, but him not play. The man they don't sleep. Yeah, Jason McKay, no matter you can't catch them man they napping, the man they don't trust nobody. So when officers tracked down Big Red to Traitorous Walker's shop, a violent shootout ensued, and Big Red was killed on the spot. But Teacher, he managed to escape. Him can't run though, So from that shooting, him status gone up. So he's a wanted man from that shooting. So Teacher life of crime has been significant, bolstered by his association with Vybz Kartel. Despite his release from prison, Kartel appeared to have resumed his role as a financier and instigator of violence, using his wealth to fund criminal activities in communities like Christian Penn. Everywhere, Vybz Kartel, him come like an octopus, him tentacles just all over the place. Pure mass killing since he come from prison. So, with Kartel support, Teacher and others like him have access to resources that perpetuate the cycle of violence and destruction. The correlation is stark. Since Kartel's return, there has been noticeable uptick in murders. Yeah, with more lives being claimed in brutal attacks. Kartel millions, instead of being directed towards positive initiative, are allegedly fueling the chaos, providing weapons and emboldening enforcers like Teacher to carry out their deadly missions. Christian Penn and surrounding areas are reeling under the weight of these criminal enterprise. Teachers unchecked reign of terror, supported by influential figures, reflect the broader systemic issues plaguing these communities. The normalization of violence and glorification of criminals like Vybz Kartel perpetuate a culture where young men like Teacher see crime as their only viable path. Teacher tragic beginning could have been the catalyst for a different path, one of resilience and redemption. Instead, his life has spiraled into a cycle of crime and violence, leaving a legacy of pain and destruction in its wake. So each time these guys them kill somebody, they don't realize that they kill themselves. Because when you kill a next black man or a black woman, you're killing your brother, you're killing your sister. That's the reason why you have the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Because we are trying to tell you, say, what you're doing, you're destroying lives. You're supposed to help your brother and your sister grow. We know that education is paramount, because when somebody is educated and them can read and write and understand critical thinking skills, you won't kill each other. You know, so boy, if you reason it out, just like when you have a girlfriend or your wife and you have some problem with her and you don't kill her, you want to make up and everything nice again, and that is all forgotten. But these men in this community, they are men babies, and as everything, the first thing as the man, them afraid of a fallout, boy, man for dead, a man start dead. And that is something they need to change. And I do believe that they have to start it from school. They have to teach them about, human rights in a school. When I say human rights, I teach them, say, if you respect yourself, you're going to treat another person the same way, because these are not something that have been taught at home. So it have to start everything of a school control. Majority are the brain are the children, because they spend most time in the day at school. So it have to be taught from early, from basic school all the way. Teach them about interaction with each other, human rights, and let them know the importance. Yeah, make them know the importance of respecting others, other people, human rights, because if you respect my rights, I will respect yours. If you don't violate my rights, then I won't have to defend myself from you, and explain to them and teach them, instead of glorifying badness, turn education in a badness. Take it away from the criminal them. Make sure the kid them, alright, it's a bad word, but it's a bad word, but we are taking it from them. Instead of, you put, kid with straight A's, you say, oh, this is a badness. So no matter about badness, no, badness is not something where you hurt people. Badness ain't here, you get a big grades on them thing, you get straight A's. And then you get reward, you put them up, and the school have Facebook account, and you use the student, use the Facebook account to advertise the student them and put them up there and put them on a pedestal. You make them feel important, because most of these children, them now get the love at home, so when them get that love from school and them peers, that help mold them. Because I can't tell you, majority of Jamaican father don't hug them son or them daughter and tell them so them love them. Fortunate for me, my mother used to do that even when I'm a big man. So that's why I know that love is very important. So moving on. So Vybz Kartel, so teacher, I believe, as we tell you, the role of Vybz Kartel and others in enabling this behavior cannot be ignored. For Christian Penn and others affected communities, the challenge remains how to break free from this destructive cycle and rebuild a society that values life over violence and justice over corruption. As I said before, and I'll say it again, we have two political parties. One of them is the PNP criminal organization, and breed criminals like chinks. I don't people supposed to tired for him, but I have to say it, because I am from a PNP criminal organization community, the belly of the beast, Jonestown. Yeah, that's where criminality born. That's where the baby was born. Yes, so all of the other communities, them island wide now, these are children of the baby, the mother, the baby born at Jonestown, and the baby just go out there and just have picnic everywhere and saturate the entire island. Even once peaceful St. Elizabeth become violent. When I used to station at St. Elizabeth, trust me, sometimes for the entire month you don't get a report of even an assault. That's all. And these people were, although they are farmers, but these people have critical thinking skills. And these people can differentiate between wrong and right. Unlike the people from my community of Kingston 12. So the tragic origin of violent legacy of teacher, a feared and infamous figure from Christian Penn, St. Catherine, embodies the tragic intersection of personal hardship, familiar ties to crime, and systemic neglect. The story began with profound loss, the death of both parents to AIDS. Our deepest condolences, because AIDS is not something where people buy, because you can't see it. And AIDS is a man-made disease, and it was made to kill us. That's why I can't understand how black people in Jamaica hug up this white man. And white people can't get African and Yoruba people, you know. So you see all of the black people them were embracing the Sizzler, the Muta Baruka, the Michael Abrams, Dr. Michael Abrams, Dean Jackson Miller, Daniel Archer, the big broad-faced woman Michael Jackson, Dana Scott Matley, and I can Lisa, and all of these people who protect him. And white people carry AIDS, Africa, and give our brothers and sisters, you know, to kill us as a people. Not because them love us. AIDS is not something where help you. AIDS is something where kill. So they thought, because they use it for them own people and it kill them so fast, they thought they could even wipe us out in Africa. And guess what? It's like a letter. You send it, you send the letter somewhere and it returns to sender. If it did not affect them, AIDS is a man-made disease, you know. And it affect them. That's all now they might try to find cure for it. Because at the time, they never expect it to return to sender because they expect for kill we have. Sometimes black people in Jamaica embrace a white man whose race of people inject our black people in Africa. That's to show us that these people, them people are worse than traitor. Worse than traitor. Because if the AIDS epidemic, if that not rock your conscience, if you know say a white people give our people in Africa for kill we have. And see it, this youth here, his mother and parents dead from it. Jamaica, black people never, of all the race of people, black people never try to find any kind of scientific thing for killing any other race of people. Every other race always try for harm we. We are the most hated people in the world. And we love all the people them who do wrong. How that? Why we so fool? How somebody was so fool? That's some of the people them are real traitor and corrosion and corrubunkers. Me? No. I could never do that. Can't betray myself. I can't betray my people. Just even us doing this now and this youth and doing my criminal. Both parents die from AIDS. But we love Mark Golden, we hug him up as an illegal immigrant in Jamaica, as a white man. Me not do that. So me, just by reading this now, this remind me of who they are. The leopard don't change its spot. AIDS, his parents die of AIDS. His parents, a devastating experience that left him vulnerable and angry. So rather than channel this pain into a constructive path, teacher embrace a life of violence, carving a bloody trail through his community and becoming one of its most notorious enforcer. So he's the Don now, a Christian pen for Vybz Kartel. A trail of victims, the departure alone, teacher's infamy is marked by the lives he has destroyed, leaving families shattered and communities paralyzed by fear. Among his known victims are Packer, a victim whose death served as a chilling reminder of teacher's ruthlessness, Shante, another life cut short by his violent spree, and many more. So these are not just two names in what many believe is a much larger and longer list of casualty. In teacher's deadly reign, each victim represents not just a life loss, but a family left to grapple with the trauma and despair caused by his actions. Teacher's ties to crime are deeply rooted in his family. His aunt Dolores Walker became embroiled in his criminal activities when she harbored Big Red, a fugitive wanted by the police. The situation culminated into a violent shootout at her shop, resulting in Big Red's death at the hands of law enforcement. Teacher, however, managed to escape, further cementing his status as a wanted man. So this incident not only underscores his entanglement in a life of crime, but also highlight how deeply crime had infiltrated his personal relationship. Teacher's narrative notoriety is not solely a product of his own actions, but has been significant and amplified by his association with Vybz Kartel. What them you tell know still Vybz Kartel and somebody we played in. Remember, Vybz Kartel sent Jackie Portsmouth to kill one person and Jackie killed 4. And then Vybz Kartel sent Jackie in the arms a shot man. Yeah man, that time man have the presidential click tattoo on him man and kill him. Tell him 5 of them and him tell him say Jackie now have on a shirt. If you go fix him bike over Google Park and then kill him. So you can't stay the teacher. Vybz Kartel is not a nice man. Yeah, Vybz Kartel make them kill Jackie after Jackie kill the people them and pass it forth. So despite Vybz Kartel being imprisonment and subsequent release, his influence over Jamaica's criminal law will remain potent. Rather than using resources and platform to inspire positive change, Kartel has reportedly doubled down on funding criminal activities, providing weapons and supporting enforcers like Teacher. Recent reports suggest that Christian Penn has seen an influx of firearms, including 5 brand new M16s and 4 handguns. These weapons allegedly supplied through the connections like Kevin Tiliba Roberts, a known drug dealer and supporter of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, have emboldened Teacher and his network. Roberts, a close ally of Senator Peter Bunting, exemplified the troubling nexus between politics and crime, with Bunting himself boasting about his involvement in placing Kartel behind bars, only later share a stage with him at the PNP LGBT plus conference at the National Arena. So these people are hypocrite. Anything to get power. So the unchecked violence and criminal activities in Christian Penn reflect a larger systemic failure. The community is trapped in a cycle of fear and despair, with figures like teachers operating with impunity and enabled by influential backers like Vybz Kartel. So since Kartel's release, there has been a sharp uptick in murders, which with each incident having more victims in its wake and deepening the community's suffering. The alliance between criminals like Teacher and powerful figures like Vybz Kartel and Kevin Roberts, that's Tiliba, underscore the pervasive corruption in Jamaica's political and social system. Politicians motivated by expediency and power align themselves with criminals, disregarding morality and ethics for the sake of influence and votes. The toxic relationship perpetuates a culture where violence is normalized and justice is subverted. The PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, as it has been labeled by yours truly, exemplifies how political parties exploit criminal networks to secure power. By aligning with figures like Kartel, they send a dangerous message that crime pays, and those who perpetrate violence can be celebrated and even leveraged for political gain. So as you have seen at them conference the other day, it was they must parade all kind of criminal up there. Yeah man, all kind of man who got prison for murder, robbery, drug dealing, twice, rear admiral behavior, everything that's destructive. You see them parade them on the platform, on the stage, along with Peter Bunting. So this is showing say not only that this is the party mantra, you know. Criminality. Teacher life story is a tragic testament to the consequence of systemic neglect, political corruption, and the glorification of criminality. From the loss of his parents to AIDS and to his rise as a notorious enforcer, his path reflects a series of failure, personal, familial, and societal. With the backing of Vybz Kartel and the complicity of political actors, Teacher has become a symbol of a broken system that prioritizes power over people and influence over integrity. For communities like Christian Penn, the path forward requires a collective effort to break the cycle of violence. This means holding politicians and influential figures accountable, dismantling the network that enables criminals and fostering environments with young people can find opportunity behind destructive lure of crime. Until these changes are made, the legacy of figures like Teacher will continue to haunt Jamaica, leaving a trail of broken families and lost lives in its wake. Only we can change ourselves. As we said before, and I'll say again, there's two political parties in Jamaica. One is a criminal organization. If you live in a PMP criminal organization community, 98% of the young men there are destined for prison and are the departure lounge. So if you have 100 youths living in your community, 98 of them destined for go to prison are the departure lounge. I am from one, only 2 of us left. Everyone else die from gunshots. Whether police kill them or a rival kill them. Only one person die from natural cause in the skeleton. So that goes to show you this philosophy of criminality. And you talk now, people say you're labor rights. And them don't understand, say, a savior try to save their lives and their children's lives. This behavior, there's nothing about it that you must glorify. Because you're violating other people's rights. Just think about your family. Think about your mother, your sister. Just take a time and reflect on your life. If you want to live like that, where people keep killing each other as if their lives have nothing. Whenever you kill someone, there are so many people that hurts and weep and miss that person. But yet, you believe that your life is more important than the other person that you kill, and your life must be respected and must be treated as something sacred, while you don't care about somebody else and you have no empathy or sympathy for them because you're evil. It's time now for Jamaica start find its footing and start this change. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, its hierarchy is not going to change. So it's you within the communities have to change. I know it's hard, but we have to find somewhere. So the youths from these communities believe when we say the only way to take you out is education. Let's do it and stay far from these people. Vybz Kartel, bad news. Always remember that. Remember what Vybz Kartel do, Capo, Jackie. The amount of people where Vybz Kartel met lose them life, where kill people for him. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel out.